Welcome to this demonstration video on the New South Wales Online Registry. This demonstration will briefly step you through the process for publishing a Notice of Intended Distribution of Estate online.
An online form.
You can only publish this notice after the court has determined the summons, in which it was asked to confirm who is entitled to administer the deceased person's estate, either in accordance with the will or the law. The notice is the final optional step in the probate process, and its primary purpose is to advertise the fact that the executor or administrator will soon be distributing the deceased assets. While this step is not mandatory under the court's rules, publishing the notice can give the executor or administrator personal protection from liability if an unforeseen claim to the estate is made later on. Therefore, an executor or administrator will decide, either independently or on the advice of his or her legal representative, whether or not the notice is necessary after considering the specific circumstances of an estate. The first step is locating the case. From the case list screen, enter criteria to find the relevant case, then click Search. If you do not know the court's case number, you can search by entering the executor's or administrator's name in the party name field.
The example user enters the case number, then clicks Search Case List.
From the case list, click the File a Form icon. The Notice of Intended Distribution of an Estate will only display as an available form on the summons proceeding. If you select the probate notice proceeding by accident, it will not display as an available form. The Notice of Intended Distribution of an Estate will also not display if the court is yet to determine the summons. You can confirm the summons has been determined by viewing the case title at the top of the file form window. If open displays, this indicates that the summons is yet to be determined, and you will not be able to proceed with the Notice of Intended Distribution. If the summons has been determined, the word Close will display next to the case title. Select the summons proceeding to view the available forms. Click Notice of Intended Distribution of Estate.
An introduction.
Help is provided throughout this form and can be viewed by clicking the blue help icons. If you require additional legal support, please contact Law Access New South Wales. To start completing the form, you first need to confirm that you are publishing the notice as or on behalf of the executor or administrator of a deceased estate. If you are a trustee who needs to distribute property under Section 60 of the Trustee Act 1925, you will need to publish the notice in the Sydney Morning Herald and/or a newspaper from the area in which the deceased lived. Select Yes to continue completing the online form. Then click Next.
Case Details.
The Case Details screen will be completed based on information from the summons. If you frequently file forms or deal with multiple forms and cases, you may wish to enter your own reference code. You can use this code to search for the form later on. Click Next to continue.
Notice Details.
You will need to confirm the period which potential parties must notify the executor or administrator with particulars of any claim. 30 days is the minimum, but a longer period can be entered if required.
Contact Details.
The final step in completing the online form requires you to enter or confirm the contact details that will be published in the notice.
The user selects street address from a drop-down list, then enters an example street address of 66 George. They select the street type from a drop-down list, then the postcode of 2000 is entered and the suburb of Sydney.
Click Next to continue. The form is now complete and the form's awaiting payment screen is displayed. Once you have completed the online form, it is recommended that you preview the form before you click Submit. You will not be able to edit the notice after you pay for and publish it.
A preview icon.
Most of the estate details published in the notice, such as name, date of grant, date and place of death, have been drawn from the finalized summons proceeding. If you see an error in the contact details or time limit for sending particulars of a claim, close the preview window and then edit the form before submitting. If any other details are incorrect, please contact the Online Registry support team for assistance. Click the edit icon to update contact details or the time limit for sending particulars of a claim. Once the form is complete, you will need to pay the calculated fee in order to publish the notice online. Select the notice, then click the Next button and follow the screens to complete the payment. Once your payment has been processed, you can use the free search tool to confirm that your notice is visible online. Click Probate Notices. Then click Search for a probate notice. Enter the search criteria.
The user enters the name Jill Jones.
Then click the Search button. The notice should display in the search results. Click the deceased name to view the notice. The published probate notice displays. If you find an error in the notice, please contact the Supreme Court within 14 days of publication. Thank you for taking the time to view this demonstration. We hope that it has helped guide you through this online form. More forms will be made available over time. Please keep an eye on the New South Wales Online Registry homepage for the latest updates.
onlineregistry.lawlink.nsw.gov.au